Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. The first thing I did want to say today is thank you to all of you who have subscribed, all of you who have made very nice, encouraging comments and shared your thoughts about the different topics that I've shared on my channel so far. I really appreciate that. I have been a little under the weather the past few days. Today is Tuesday morning, about 10:30 a.m. It's a beautiful day here in the Detroit area. Beautiful blue sky. It's about 64 degrees outside right now. I think it's supposed to get up to around 80 or something like that today. Going to be a really nice day. And right now I am pulling my camper. I don't know if you can probably see it through the rear view mirror there, I'm not sure, but I'm taking my camper about 30 miles north of where we live to the dealership where we bought our camper. Back when in the beginning of May, when we went on our trip to Tennessee, we had some issues with the battery, and the solar charger didn't seem to be keeping up with what we were using, which was just basically the refrigerator. And I did talk to an expert at General RV, the dealership that we bought it at. They spent a lot of time with me going over things, going over the draw that the refrigerator should have. You know, we don't use much else. The lights are minimal draw, and, you know, the water pump once in a while when we flush the toilet or do a little bit of dishes. We always use our water very sparingly. And just hasn't been able to keep up with it. When we were in Tennessee, the battery died after 3 days. So I'm taking it up to the dealership now. They're going to go through it, make sure that there's nothing faulty with the solar panel system, and check everything over, and check the battery too. The battery seemed fine to me, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm just doing a solo drive up there. I'm going to drop it off most likely and leave it there until they get a chance to take a look at it. They were very nice in saying that they will put it on their emergency list because, you know, it is camping season now, and they know that people don't want to be without their camper for any length of time, and I certainly don't want to be without ours. Abby and I do have a trip planned coming up a week from this Thursday. We're planning on going up to the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore area on Lake Michigan. It's a beautiful area. We've been there many, many times before. We're planning on going up there to camp for a couple nights at a campground that's located within the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. It's called Platte River Campground. And we've never camped there with our camper before. We've been there, I've been there before, tent camping, but we've never been there with our campers. So we're looking forward to doing that. And our plans are, after those 2 days, we'll be going on a Wednesday night to Thursday night, and then we'll be heading back home Friday. On the way back home, we are going to stop at my family's cabin and leave our camper there for the rest of the summer. We do have a couple of other trips planned with the camper, but they're north of where my family's cabin is, which is in the Houghton Lake area, right in mid-Michigan. So our plans are in our future camping trips, we can just stop at the cabin, pick up the camper, and go. And in between then, you know, what we did last year was we would just take a trip overnight or for a couple nights up to the cabin and just stay in the cabin or stay in the camper, because sometimes there's other people in the cabin. So, but it's a little getaway for us. So we want to have the camper ready to go. So that's what I'm doing today. Also, I know this isn't like interesting stuff for you all. This is just my daily life. But I have been thinking about a lot of other things that I want to do, you know, other videos that I want to make on my YouTube channel. There's so many ideas that I have that I really have a long list of them, and I have to prioritize them as best as I can. There's also a lot of other things that I want to do. You know, I have a couple of gigs playing music for a couple of yoga events coming up this summer, one coming up in a couple of weeks, June 22nd. I've got another one in July and one in September. And also I've been invited to potentially play at a big yoga festival here in the Detroit area. But I'm still kind of in negotiation with them for the price, because it won't just be me, it'll be Abby teaching class, I'll be playing music, and also my friend Tom, who's a drummer, will be playing drums for that event. So, you know, I have to cover enough money for myself and for them, and it is a lot of work, you know, hauling equipment around. In fact, when I do this gig coming up the 22nd of June, I do plan on doing a YouTube video for that, just so you all can see, you know, another part of my life, the musical part of my life, and how I set up my gear and things like that. And I'll shoot some video of me playing as well. So that's about it. I just wanted to kind of bring you all up to date. I have a couple of other videos planned to be released later on this week, so please stay tuned to that. There's more on retirement, more on being safe in the woods. I'm going to do a whole series about that. Some of you that may have watched that introduction to that series, I'm going to do it over maybe a couple more videos, just to cover everything properly. So folks, that's about it. That's my life. I do love this semi-retired life, even though I do have my teaching yoga prison job, which isn't really a prison job at all. I greatly enjoy it, and it is another form of being creative for me, just like filming content and editing video, doing photography, writing and reading, and, you know, trying to teach people, others, coaching that I do. Teaching yoga is another way that I can share what knowledge I've accumulated over the past 25 years of teaching yoga and being a yoga practitioner. So I do greatly enjoy teaching yoga, and I do plan on teaching as long as I'm physically able to do that. All right, my friends, thank you for joining and listening to this video. I know it's not super interesting or anything, but you know, this is one of the intentions that I had when I first started my my YouTube channel, January 1st, 2024. You can go back and watch that very first video that I did on New Year's Day of this year. And I kind of introduced myself and so forth. And I just intended to just shoot videos of more of my everyday life. But I did want to, you know, hope to gain some some subscribers, build a little community that I could share my experiences, things that I've learned through my experiences and so forth. So thank you all for joining. I'm getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, and you know, for me, 1,000 subscribers is not about making money, but more about just a goal to reach, you know. And we always have to have some goals to reach for, and that's my goal, to get to 1,000 subscribers, you know. I know there's really no reward in it. There's no financial reward in it for sure, at least where I'm at right now, and I'm not really doing it for financial reward. But if I did make some money off of it, I would do what these other small YouTube channels, a lot of them do, is they take that $50, $100 that they make, and they'll donate it to some charity. And there's a lot of organizations around the area that Abby and I have donated to in the past. We've donated money to this organization that provides shelter and food for homeless people over the winter. When we had our physical yoga studio, we would do fundraising events for them from time to time to raise money. So I would donate that money to some event, or donate it to somebody that, you know, is in need of some money or something. I don't really need the money. So anyway, folks, that's about it. Thank you all for joining, and if you're new to the channel, please help me get to 1,000 subscribers. You can also share this video with others if you'd like. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember to be a good human being, and please always remember to do something useful and helpful for your other fellow, you know, members of your community, fellow human beings, every day if you can. Look for the opportunities. They're out there. Have a great day, everyone.